very exciting that at this moment we're witness to a remarkable vindication in the long and arduous battle for justice. Prince Harry's triumph over the media giant news group newspapers and their savage dismissal of the basic principles of civilized life, their snooping, their invasion of privacy, their deceit. This monumental victory, as his lawyer David Sherburn aptly describes it, resonates far beyond the High Court, challenging entrenched power dynamics in our society. So the wider implications of this landmark case point to Parliament, public life, and the broader cultural narrative of our country, and it sets a standard. And I think for that we need to be incredibly grateful to Prince Harry for his tenacity and for his bravery. Lord Watson's characterisation of Prince Harry as a predator to the media's big beast captures the David and Goliath nature of this saga, and the Prince leveraging his royal platform has forced the notoriously elusive NGN to admit to illegal practices, including phone hacking and surveillance. And this settlement, reportedly worth £10 million, is not just a financial resolution, but a symbolic strike at the heart of unchecked media power. But the illegal practices that they have now admitted to, I think that could even pave the way for criminal prosecution. The case lays bare the inadequacy of existing regulatory framework, and despite the Leveson inquiry's scathing revelations over a decade ago, media malpractice has persisted, and Leveson 2 never quite happened because of the pressure of the media bigwigs. The settlement's timing raises pressing questions for Parliament. Will it now pursue the long overdue second phase of that Leveson inquiry? And as Sherborne points out, NGN's actions included deleting 30 million emails, perjuring themselves before both the courts and Parliament. Accountability must extend beyond financial penalties to structural reforms and possibly criminal action, ensuring such abuses never recur. Lord Watson's direct appeal to the Metropolitan Police and to Prime Minister Keir Starmer reflects the case's broader stakes, and the dossier of wrongdoing that Watson intends to submit to the Met demands robust police action. Should the Prime Minister fail to advocate for the prosecution of corporate executives involved, it risks reinforcing a perception of inequality before the law, one law for media moguls and another law for ordinary people. Beyond legal accountability, therefore, the case invites a cultural reckoning. The media's toxic practices have targeted not just public figures like Prince Harry, but also victims of terrorism and grieving families. NGN's admission underscores the ethical decay in sectors of British journalism, and public trust in media, a cornerstone of our democracy, will remain fragile until transparency and accountability are fully institutionalised and accepted. Prince Harry's perseverance symbolises the power of individual agency against institutional rot.
Welcome, and a very warm greeting to you all on our Sussex Ambassador channel. As a haven of insight and conversation, we delve into issues that matter, shedding light on intriguing topics and compelling individuals. If you're new here, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button for more enlightening content. Today we're spotlighting a remarkable figure, Professor Tim Wilson, and his heartfelt message to Prince Harry. So sit back, relax, and prepare for an informative journey. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's topic. Today, we're focusing on a congratulatory message from a certain individual. This individual is none other than Professor Tim Wilson, a name that holds weight in academic circles and beyond. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Professor Wilson has made invaluable contributions to his field. As an erudite scholar, his expertise ranges from sociology to media studies, and his research has continually pushed the boundaries of our understanding of society and how we interact. Professor Wilson's achievements are not just limited to academia. He is also a passionate advocate for privacy rights, often voicing his concerns about the invasive tactics employed by some media outlets. His work has had a profound impact, influencing regulations and sparking debate on the ethics of media practices. Beyond his professional accomplishments, Professor Wilson is known for his charismatic persona and his ability to captivate an audience. His engaging lectures and thought-provoking discussions have inspired countless students and peers alike. His reputation precedes him as a respected figure, a beacon of integrity, and a champion for those who value privacy and dignity. His viewpoints are not only insightful but also resonate with many who believe in holding media accountable for their actions. A distinguished figure indeed, Professor Wilson recently shared some thoughts on Prince Harry. And as we delve deeper, you'll discover why his words carry such significance. So what did Professor Wilson have to say to our dear Prince Harry? In a heartfelt message, Professor Tim Wilson extended his warmest congratulations to Prince Harry. His words were filled with genuine admiration and respect for the prince's recent victory against the Murdoch Empire. Professor Wilson, known for his eloquence, expressed his sentiments in a manner that resonated with the very essence of Prince Harry's triumph. His message to Prince Harry was simple, yet profound. He said, "Harry, your courage and resilience in the face of adversity are truly commendable. Your victory is not just a personal one, but a triumph for all those who value privacy and respect in our society. Congratulations on your well-deserved win." Professor Wilson's words were not just a congratulatory message. They were a testament to the respect he holds for Prince Harry. He lauded Prince Harry's tenacity and determination that led him to this victory. It was clear from his message that Professor Wilson stands firmly with Prince Harry, supporting his fight against the invasive practices of the media. He went on to add, "This is not just about one victory, but about setting a precedent. It's about showing that no one, not even the media, can invade a person's privacy without facing the consequences." Professor Wilson's message was a beacon of support for Prince Harry. He acknowledged the prince's struggle, appreciated his courage, and celebrated his victory. His words carried weight, they held meaning, and they echoed the sentiments of many who stand with Prince Harry. In the end, Professor Wilson's message was not just a congratulation, but a message of solidarity. It was a message that said, "We are with you, Harry. We support you, we respect you, and we applaud your courage." Powerful words, wouldn't you say? But Professor Wilson didn't stop there. Along with his congratulations, Professor Wilson had some strong words for the media. In no uncertain terms, Professor Tim Wilson voiced his disdain for the toxic behaviour of the UK media, particularly in the context of their relentless invasion of privacy. He sees this as an insidious trend that not only affects public figures like Prince Harry, but also has a profound impact on the lives of everyday people. He lamented the fact that the media has become a beast that feeds on sensationalism and controversy. No longer content to report the news, they now feel compelled to create it. This, he argues, is not only unethical, but also harmful. The media's obsession with scandal and negativity, according to Professor Wilson, creates an environment that is not conducive to mental health. It breeds a culture of fear and anxiety, where individuals are constantly on edge, worried about what scandalous headline they might wake up to next. He further commented on how this toxic behavior creates a skewed perception of reality. The constant barrage of negativity and scandal gives the impression that the world is a much more dangerous and hostile place than it actually is. This, he believes, is a gross misrepresentation of the truth. Professor Wilson also drew attention to the blatant disregard for privacy exhibited by the media. He criticized the media's voyeuristic tendencies, describing them as an invasion of personal space. As he sees it, this is a clear violation of basic human rights. In light of these observations, Professor Wilson has called for a change. He believes that the media should be held accountable for their actions, and that stricter regulations should be put in place to protect individuals from this kind of toxic behavior. Indeed, a strong stance from Professor Wilson. But why does he support Prince Harry so much? It's clear that Professor Wilson is a staunch supporter of Prince Harry, but why? The answer lies in the shared values and mutual respect between the two. Professor Wilson, a notable figure in academia, is known for his advocacy of privacy, fairness, and his condemnation of toxic media practices. These are values that Prince Harry has demonstrated in his own life, both personally and professionally. The professor recognizes in Prince Harry a shared commitment to standing up for what's right, even in the face of adversity. The prince's efforts to protect his family from relentless media scrutiny align with Professor Wilson's own stance against such intrusive practices. It's not just about the personal struggles of one man, but about a broader issue of media ethics and respect for individual privacy. Furthermore, Professor Wilson admires Prince Harry's determination to carve his own path. The professor has often spoken about the importance of individuality and self-determination in his lectures and writings. Seeing Prince Harry step away from the royal life, to pursue his own goals and to protect his family, resonates with Professor Wilson's own beliefs about personal freedom and autonomy. It's also about mutual respect. Professor Wilson appreciates Prince Harry's respect for education and academia, evident in the prince's numerous charitable initiatives and speeches about the importance of education. On the other hand, Prince Harry respects Professor Wilson's work and his commitment to uphold the values they both share. In a world where public figures are often scrutinized and criticized, it's refreshing to see a relationship based on mutual respect and shared values. Professor Wilson sees in Prince Harry not just a prince, but a man who stands up for his beliefs, who values privacy and who respects the power of education. It's these shared values that form the basis of Professor Wilson's support for Prince Harry. A truly inspiring relationship, wouldn't you say? And so, we come to the end of another insightful discussion. Today, we've navigated the waters of support and condemnation, as shown by the esteemed Professor Tim Wilson. His heartfelt congratulatory message to Prince Harry was a beacon of positivity, highlighting the victory of an individual against a media giant. This win was not just for Prince Harry, but for every person who has ever felt the sting of an unjust invasion of privacy. Professor Wilson's words serve as a reminder that despite the noise and the clamour, truth and justice can prevail. His support for Prince Harry is a testament to standing up for what is right, even when faced with powerful adversaries. It is a call to action for all of us to champion respect for personal boundaries and to celebrate victories, however colossal they may be. But this discussion did not only revolve around congratulations, it also touched on the darker side of the media landscape. Professor Wilson's condemnation of the toxic behaviour of certain media outlets is a stark reminder of the need for change. His words echo the sentiment of many who have had their privacy invaded, their lives turned into public fodder for the sake of sensationalism. This is not a call to vilify the media as a whole, but rather a plea to hold those who misuse their power accountable. It is a call for a more responsible and respectful media culture, a culture that values the stories it tells over the invasion of privacy, and that upholds the dignity of individuals over the pursuit of scandal. In this dialogue, we have not only listened to Professor Wilson's words, but also understood their profound implications. His support for Prince Harry and his condemnation of toxic media practices are lessons for us all. They remind us of the importance of standing up for what is right, of holding those in power accountable, and of celebrating victories for justice. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our content. Until next time, farewell and stay safe.